Test, test, test.
It's going through. I'm just testing the audio level.
All right, test. I see the audio levels high, right?
It might be a little low. Try one more time.
All right, test, test, test.
Okay, that should be good. Hold on, let me bring it up.
Oh boy.
Audio's good.
No, no, I was talking about the Yankee game. They just hit a grand slam, so. All right, hello everyone, and welcome to another NJIT hockey broadcast here on YouTube. Tonight's matchup is between the NJIT Highlanders and the Sacred Heart Pioneers. A special start time, 5:30. So 5:30 will be the start time for every Sunday game this season. So hope you guys enjoy that. Meanwhile, for the Highlanders, they're coming off a 7-4 win over the Seton Hall Pirates. A comeback victory. The Highlanders really played, that first part of the game, Seton Hall had control, and then the Highlanders started to make a comeback, and then they took control of the third period and win the game. Now they have a tough task. The three-time reigning MCHT champions, the Sacred Heart Pioneers, and the Highlanders have had their struggles against them. We'll get to more of that throughout the broadcast. So we'll get to starting goaltenders for the Highlanders. It will be Elliot Markin, a sophomore from East Hanover, New Jersey, making his first start as a Highlander. And on the other end, it'll be Jonathan Beatty for the Pioneers. His stats last season, he was 3-1 with a 2.27 goals against average and a .998 save percentage in 4 games last season. The Pioneers, they're 1-0. They won their game against New Haven last weekend. And the Highlanders, as you know, are 1-0 as well. So both teams, their first MCHC contest of the season. And if you're the Highlanders, a very, very tough task. But, we'll see how it plays out. The Highlanders have a couple players making their first appearances of the season. Ian Etienne makes his first appearance. Owen John, Nico Shearer. Those three will make their first appearance. Unfortunately for the Highlanders, Brian Shostak is out. Personal problems, so the Highlanders are down a key contributor to their team. And we're also out another key contributor as well, Patrick Alvarado. He's not here, so there'll be no Alvarado analysis today. As that's the buzzer, and the pregame announcements will be handled. Let's see, let me get her name correct here. It'll be handled by Jordan Rich, and here she is. All right, that was your national anthem. Referees and linesmen for tonight. Alan Alagna is the referee. Patrick Nolan is the other referee as well. The linesmen will be Steve Shackton and John Pushkar. Start lineups for the Pioneers: Vitti, McLeod, Aloy, Reed, Marzlek, and Ralston. And for the Highlanders, it'll be Markin, Bergen, Martino, Costco, Michike, and Pinkham. So obviously the first MCHC game between both teams. Sacred Heart has a 4-0 record against the Highlanders since the Highlanders came into the MCHC. And none of the games have been particularly close, so obviously the Highlanders want to improve upon that. But obviously the big disadvantage the Highlanders have is they don't have a deep roster. Sacred Heart has a full roster. In fact, they have some of their scratches to my left here, so obviously that's something the Highlanders will have to contend with. So it'll be Abrami and Michigan in the draw, and we're underway with Sacred Heart winning the draw. And they control at neutral ice. Abrami will throw it in. Chasing it will be Bergen at the left wall. He'll scale off the boards and out to neutral ice. Played by Ryan Martin. He'll throw it back in. The Highlanders put it back into neutral ice. Costco trying to push it along. Still in neutral ice, and now throwing it in as John Pinkham. Vitti will leave it in behind for Oliver Harag as puck goes back to neutral ice. Now Harag will peel back. He'll circle. He'll swing it across ice to Ryan Martin. Martin will skate it out. He gains the line. That shot for Robbie save, rebound, scores! So we're not even a minute in, and the Pioneers have a 1-0 lead. That goal will go to Jeremiah Ryan. So unfortunately, I don't have the Pioneer stats for this season, but that'll be a goal for Jeremiah Ryan nonetheless. And that goal comes at 55 seconds. So Ryan at 55 seconds gives the Pioneers a 1-0 lead. Now the Pioneers looking for more goals. Moving in, shoots. Saved by Markin, and the net's off its moorings. Coming in with speed there was David Williams. But Elliot Markin makes his first save of the second save of the night. As now the Pioneers have 3 shots on goal. Markin has 2 saves. And the faceoff will be to his left. The Pioneers win the draw. Ball goes in and around by Aloy. Now with it is Brandon Purrs. Purrs out to David Williams. David Williams at the right circle. He tries to move it in front. Taken away by Brandon Clayton, and he'll move it out. He'll push it along into the Pioneer zone. Puck taken away by Aloy. As the Highlanders, they'll make a change. And behind now is Zach McLeod. He's being defended by Etienne. And that puck rolls to the left wall. Played by David Williams. Taken away by Brandon Clayton. He's able to keep it in. And behind now is the puck. Now it rolls to the right wall. The Highlanders able to keep it in. But now with control is Zach McLeod up the right wing. He'll throw it back in the Highlanders zone. And behind now, Parkin is able to slow it down. Out to Bergen. Bergen in behind. Was out to Martino, his defense partner, but taken away by the Pioneers. The Highlanders able to get it out, though, to neutral ice. Thrown back in by John Pinkham. Sean Feeney able to throw it back to neutral ice. And Bergen will throw it back into the Pioneer zone. Around the boards it goes by Sean Feeney up to the left wall. Now handled by Ralston. Ralston out to Reed. Now back to Ralston. Ralston shoots. Saved by Markin, and he'll hang on to the rebound. So a quick start here with 17:20 left to go in the first period. Shots are 4-0 in favor of Sacred Heart, and they have the 1-0 lead. That goal scored by Jack Ryan 55 seconds into the game. As I said, Patrick Alvaro is not here, so there'll be no PA announcements for any goals. So I have to get any information at the second intermission. The Hounders win the draw, they throw it back in, but they'll be called for icing, so the faceover will be back in their own zone. So the head coach of the Pioneers is Corey Dybus. It's his first season. He said that So he said that he's been prepared and it's been flawless. He's been with the team since 2020, so obviously he's ready for the role and he's done a good job so far this season. Now here comes Brendan Clayton. But a nice play by Brady the Marzalek to take it away. Now here's Ralston moving in his shot, saved by Markin. And the rebound goes in behind. Swinging around the boards is Paul Wendland, and it back out to neutral ice where it's played by Sean Feeney. Feeney cross ice. Now back to Feeney. Outlets, cannot connect, but able to handle is Brady Marzalek. Marzalek at the left wing. Drive pass shots, and a glove save made by Mark. A good glove save made by Markin. So now he has five saves on the evening so far. So the Hounders really have to get it going here. They've not had any offensive zone time here. It's been all Pioneers so far. Off the tie-up. Martino. Taken away by the high in front. And a save by Markin. Rebound loose in front. And the Pioneers, they're just buzzing right now. Markin's able to make another save there. I believe Kyle Gately had that shot in front. And that's what Dybus said he wanted to see from C. Get shots in the slot area. And that was a good opportunity right there by Gately. And Gately does win the draw. Right in front, shot saved by Markin. Rebound, that's the post. And the Hounders, it's been an onslaught here by the Pioneers. They're moving out to Costco. And Costco will backhand it into the Pioneer zone. Now Martin. Out to Harag. And get to Gately. Gately bumped by Etienne. And able to throw the puck back in is John Pinkham. 15:44 left to go in the first period. It's a 1-0 lead for Sacred Heart. Goal scored by Ryan. And now here comes Gately. Gately in behind now. And now he's at the left wall. Now he's at the left circle. He curls. His shot saved by Markin. Puck's at the left wall still. Now played by Harag at the left point. His shot flutters off the side of the net. And now played by Gately. Gately at the left wall. Out to Matt Ryan. I'm sorry, yeah. Out to Ryan. His shot blocked. I'm sorry, Ryan Martin, I'm sorry. Oh. And now here come the Highlanders. And now Bergen, nice play by BT. So, and that's going to be a delay penalty coming up against Sacred Heart. So Ryan Martin, he'll get the penalty. And it'll be 2 minutes for slashing. So Martin for slashing at 5:02, and Hounders in the game against Seton Hall, they're 0 for 1, so they're hoping to improve upon that, and they need to get shots on goal. They have not had a shot on goal so far in the game. So now Marzalek with the puck at neutral ice, looking to kill some time. You give it to Richardson, now back to Marzalek. Marzalek trying to get by, he does, to Martino, and out the left wall, being defended by Martino, still with the puck, swings it, he's taken away by Owen John, one of the new players out playing his first game as a Highlander tonight. A minute 22 left to go in the power play. And now played by Martino. Martino will skate out to neutral ice. He will gain the line. And now he's at the right circle. His shot goes wide and it rolls to the left wall. Now played by Jeremiah Ryan, who has a goal for the Pioneers. Cuts in. His shot saved by Markin, and the rebound corralled by Mitchie K, and he'll pitchfork it out. Less than a minute left to go on the power play. Etienne. Out to Bergen. Bergen moves in. Bergen shoots, and a save by Vinci. So, VT with a big save there. And that was the first shot on goal for the Highlanders, a big one on the power play. Now thrown back in by Sam Mitchie. Corralled by McLeod. Around the left wall it goes. Not able to keep it in was Paul Wendland. He'll have to regroup at neutral ice with 22 seconds left to go on the power play. Now Costco gains the line. Costco at the right points. I mean, the right up the right wing. Taken away by Ryan. He'll clear it. Out to Markin. He'll have to make a save there. And he'll give it to Wendland. One last chance for the Highlanders if they hurry. Costco couldn't handle it at first, and now he does, and that'll do it for the power play. So NJIT 0 for 1. Now Moody's shots. Glove save made. That shot coming from John Aloy. Off the tie-up. David Williams with the puck. David in the slot. Backhander. Blocked. Rebound. Kept out. And now here comes Costco. Costco. Nice play by David Williams to take it away. Now pitched in by Aaron Schulman. And now the Highlanders throw it back in. But it'll be icing on the Highlanders with 12:29 left to go in the first period. Shots are now 7-1 in favor of Sacred Heart. They have the 1-0 lead. So I talked to head coach Dennis Sokoyak, Sokoyak, what he wanted to see from his team. He said, keep it simple. I think he wanted a little more than just this. A Dave Williams shot save made by Market. I think he wanted a little more than this. They just not had much. They have not had the puck much. And now nice move by Brandon Purse. Backhander goes wide. It's been all Sacred Heart so far here in the first. Puck goes all the way back down. Played by McLeod. Highlanders make a change. Here's Brandon Purse up the left wing. His shot off the chest of Market, and he will dive on the rebound. So for Jeremiah Ryan, who scored that goal for the Pioneers, last season he scored 5 goals, 10 assists for 15 points in 21 games. And now a battle on the neutral ice. And now moving in, it's Reed, he scores! So Jack Reed scores, and now it's 2-0. So Reed scores there at 8:22. So now it's been all Pioneers so far in the game. They have 9 shots on goal. The Highlanders only have 1. The Highlanders only had that shot on goal on the power play, so they've not had much on 5-on-5. And now looking for more. Martin gets the puck back. Martin circling, cut in shot, save. That shot comes from Ralston. And now Martino with the puck. Martino off the boards. And now played by Harag. Giving out to Marzalek. Marzalek moves in. Now he's at the right circle. He cuts to the front. Shot and does not get through, I don't believe. And able to clear it is Noah Bergen. Now Richardson bounces off the boards. Now Michigan has a neutralized, taken away. Nice takeaway by Ralston. Now he'll give it to Richardson. Richardson up the left wing. Richardson taken away by Bergen. But Ralston able to regain. Cross ice feet goes wide. And able to get out. Costco, he'll loft it back down. But it'll be icing on the Highlanders, so those players will not be able to change. With 10:25 left to go in the first period of play. 2-0 is the score. Goal scored by Jeremiah Ryan and Jack Reed. So for Reed, he had 16 goals, 20 assists, and 36 points in 18 games last season. So obviously a big producer for the Pioneers, and he'll probably do some more this season. That shot coming from, I believe that was Mike Richardson from the left circle, stopped by Markin. So face-off is to the right now of Markin. It'll be Gately and Etienne. Etienne wins the draw. Kept in by the Pioneers. Shot saved by Markin. That shot coming from Richardson from the left point. Now Richardson has the puck again to the left point. Another shot deflected. Etienne now with the puck. He'll move it to the right wall. Plus, Etienne able to. Now the puck is Gately. Clayton push to the boards. Now puck back in the Pioneer zone. Able to move it out. Richardson. He'll give it out to Conroy. His shot blocked. Conroy able to regain the puck. Bumped by Clayton. And now Conroy able to regain. He'll give it to Aloy. Aloy shot right on, saved by Markin. He'll hang on to it. That shot coming from the right point. Markin able to make the save there. So 9:09 left to go. You've got to get Elliot Markin credit. He's seen a lot of shots so far in this first period, but he's made 10 saves so far. Obviously, in his first start, he's not been daunted by the task of facing a tough Sacred Heart team, as he'll cover as the puck goes right on net. So as I was saying, he's not been daunted so far with the challenge of facing a very, very tough Sacred Heart team. So that's a good sign for the Highlanders, despite the score so far. Michigan wins the draw. Bergen will bounce it off the end boards. Able to just able to get it out was Pinkham. That shot, blocker save made. That shot coming from Ryan Davis. Now Martino in behind. Try to get to Bergen, but cannot connect. And that gives Davis opportunity with the puck. Now McLeod able to keep it at the left point. Now the puck in behind. Blasted around by Bergen. Out to neutral ice. Cross ice. To McLeod. McLeod to Davis. Now Davis in across the line. Being defended by Martino. Martino, nice play to muscle him off the puck. And now the puck rolls to the right wall. Cut in by Aloy. Aloy cuts in. Now he's in the slot. His shot right on. He scores. John Aloy makes it 3-0. As good as Markin has played, but these shots are just wide open opportunities, and they're going in. There's nothing you can do about it. So John Aloy, he's a freshman, so that's his first goal as a Pioneer. It is now 3-0 in favor of Sacred Heart. And I heard somebody in the Sacred Heart bench, they wanted the puck, obviously, for his first goal, but I guess for some reason that didn't happen. In any event, Sacred Heart has a 3-0 lead. And behind now is Markin. Trying to get out was Wendland. He could not. Now with the puck is Harag. That shot saved. That shot right in the slot by David Williams. Markin able to make the save. Segar able to keep it in. Now they have to move back out to neutral ice. Now Harag. Outlets to David Williams. David Williams trying to move in. He can't. Nice defense by the Hounders. And the puck is at neutral ice. But pushed back in by the Pioneers. And now Owen John, he can't keep it. He can't get it out. And now here comes David Williams. His shot saved by Markin. The rebound is loose. Corralled by Wendland. Kept in by Ryan Martin. He'll weave around the points. He shoots, and it right on. Glove save made by Markin with 7:04 left to go in the first. So you knew this was going to be a tough task. Sacred Heart, they've won the MCHC 3 years in a row. And if you see the last couple of years, they've been dominant in their wins in the championship games. 13-2 over Stack last season, and then in 2014, 10-0 over Stack once again. Markin makes another glove save. So they're the team to be here in the MCHC, and they've shown it so far here in the first. So the face-off is to the right of Markin, controlled by the Hounders. Bounce off the glass, but kept in by the Pioneers. And that'll be a hand pass. So the face-off will come outside of the outside the Hounder zone. So really what the Hounders need to do, they just need to get the puck into the offensive zone and get some pucks on net. VT's only faced one shot, so. And now Ralston, nice play by Wendland to cancel him out of the play. And now Ryan Martin has the puck. Cross ice, he'll give it out to Ralston. Ralston moves in. Nice touch pass, moving in, Reed, his shot goes wide. And now Ralston with the puck once again. At the left wall, he'll swing it to the end boards. Now Reed, who is the captain, he's one of the captains of the team. Now the puck loose in the slot. Corralled by Wendland. Tries to outlet to Costco, but cannot connect. And that'll be another icing called on the Highlanders, so they will not be able to make a change. So Sacred Heart, their last game was against New Haven, and I talked to head coach Corey Dybus about it. He said that it was good to get their feet wet. They played good offensively and defensively. And that one goes off the post. It's been all Sacred Heart here in the first, and they almost made it 4-0 there. The Hounders make a change. And now here's Gately. Gately trying to cut in. He moves a shot, and saved by Markin. The rebound corralled. Nice play by Costco to knock down. Believe that was Mateo Wild that he knocked down. And now Conroy, as the puck is out of play, with 5:22 left to go in the first. Shots are now 15-1 in favor of the Pioneers, as the faceoff will stay in the NJIT zone. It'll be Gately and I believe Etienne. Off the tie-up. Able to get out are the Hounders. Clayton could not just corral it, or he could have had an opportunity for a breakaway possibly. Now in behind now is VT. Now Wild out to Gately. Gately moving in. Now moving his Conroy shot, saved by Markin. Conroy able to gather the puck. Now Richardson off the end boards. And now Etienne battling with Wild. Wild trying to center. And a penalty coming up, I believe. Actually, no, it wasn't a penalty. The net was just off his more slightly, so that's why the whistle was blown with 4:50 left to go. That was Etienne and Abrami. Puck at the right wall was controlled by Clayton. Clayton trying to get it out. He's able to. Now the puck is Jack Reed. Connecting with Zach McLeod. Able to null him off the puck is Noah Bergen. Bergen works it in behind. Clayton trying to get it out. Kept in by the Pioneers. Now Ryan Davis with the puck, and there's going to be a delayed penalty coming up. So it's going to be on Sacred Heart. It's giving Ryan Davis for contact with the elbow. So Ryan Davis will go off for contact with the head with the elbow. And that penalty is at 15:39. So the Highlanders will go on the second power play to 0 for 1. And now it's touched with a high stick. So the faceoff will come outside of the Pioneer zone. So a minute 51 left to go in the power play. On the ice for the Highlanders, it'll be Etienne, Michike, Clayton, Bergen, and Martino. Sacred Heart wins the draw, and it goes right down. So Martino will have to play it in behind. Being defended by Abrami. Bergen able to get it out, but thrown back in by the Pioneers. In behind now is Markin. And now Clayton with the puck. Now Clayton gains the line. Up the right wing. Now he's in behind. Taken away by Zach McLeod. Able to get it out. Race for loose puck. Getting in first will be Mitchie K. With a minute 12 left to go on the power play. And now Bergen with the puck. Bergen drop pass to Martino. Now outlet to Mitchie K. Too far. And that's going to be icing on the Highlanders. And that's been really what they've been doing for the most part when they've had the puck. It's been a lot of icings. So exactly a minute left to go in the power play and 3:21 left to go in the first. Goals were scored by Ryan, Reed, and Aloy for the Pioneers. Bergen swings it around to Martino in behind. Martino loses the puck. Now David Williams has the puck. He tries to move in. Nice play by Bergen to cancel him off the play, and now Mitchie has the puck. Mitchie has a line, but he does not have the puck. Now Clayton tries to move in. He can't get by the defense. And now here's Brandon Purse. He moves in with speed. He shoots, and he scores. So Brandon Purse shorthanded, and it's now 4-0. So Purse, and that goal comes at sorry, folks, just writing it down. So Brandon Purse gets a shorthanded goal at 17:09. Now Marzalek out to Jack Reed. That shot saved by Markin. They could have had two shorthanded goals, but Markin with a good save there. So now Ryan Martin with the puck. He circles in his own zone. Now he moves in up the right wing. He moves in. His shot. Blocker save made by Markin. Marzalek will Give it out to Harag. He'll play keep away, and that will do it. So the Highlanders are now 0 for 2 on the power play, and they've given up a shorthanded goal as well. Marzlek trying to center that one. And now Ralston out to Marzlek at the left point. He's able to keep it in. Now the puck is Ralston. Now Reed tries to center. Able to keep it in is Harag. He'll loft it in high in the air. Now played by Marzlek. Marzlek trying to get out. The Highlanders, they are able to do so on neutral ice. Now Richardson out to Sean Feeney. Outlet to Marzlek. Marzlek now out to Reed. The shot was blocked. Deflected by Costco and out of play with a minute 30 left to go. Shots are now 16-1 in favor of the Pioneers. And they have 4 goals in the period. Those goals scored by Ryan, Reed, Aloy, and Pers. Pers last season had 2 goals, 1 assist, and 3 points in 10 games last season. So the faceoff is to the right now of Markin. Shot blocked. Bichki trying to get it out, but kept in again. Now Mateo Wild has it. His pass is deflected. Kept it by Sean Feeney at the right point. And the puck scaled around the end boards. Now Conroy shot saved by Markin. The rebound loose. Wild has it in behind. That shot save made. That shot coming from Richardson in the slot. The last minute here in the first. Feeney not even keep it in. Race to loose puck. Get it first is Clayton. Clayton up the left wing. His shot and a save made by Vitti. The second shot on goal for the Highlanders. And Vitti makes a good save there. So face-off is to the right of VT. And still loose in a circle there. Controlled by the Pioneers. Now Abrami. Backhander. Not sure if that hit the post or not. In any event, the puck's out of play with 31.4 left to go. So we knew going into this one, this would be a tough task. Sacred Heart, they've shown why I think they're the favorites to go to win the MCHC once again. I've seen little to prove that doubt. Now Ryan Davis Wilson shoots and he hits the post. Now the puck at the left wall. Battle for the puck on the left wall. Now Ryan Davis, he moves his shot. And it goes wide. Etienne with the puck. Nice moves, and he's able to get to neutral ice, where it's played by John Pickham. Now Feeney, he tried to put it in, was deflected, and now with the puck is Martino. With 4 seconds left to go, he'll bounce off the glass. Etienne with the puck. Etienne not able to get a shot off as the period comes to an end. So shots or goal were 17-3 in favor of the Pioneers. They have 4 goals. Those goals, once again, were scored by Ryan, Reed, Aloy, and Pers. So the Highlanders have work to do. But this Sacred Heart team, they're very tough. And it's going to be a tough task for the Highlanders to try to claw back in the game. So as I said earlier, Patrick Alvarado is not here, so there will be no Alvarado analysis. So that will do it for the first period. We'll have first period stats. And with the second period of play shortly. This is Kofi Apia. You're watching NJIT Hockey on YouTube. All right, Kofi up here back at the RWJ Barnabas Health Hockey House, where the Sacred Heart Pioneers lead the NJIT Highlanders by a score of 4-0. So I have the full stats for all the goals now scored by the Pioneers. Jeremiah Ryan got a goal at 55 seconds. The assist goes to Abrami and Martin. Reed had his goal at 8:22 unassisted. Aloy had his goal at 12 minutes. Davis and Abrami got the assist. Yeah, Abrami, I'm sorry. So Davis and Abrami got the assist at 12 minutes by Aloy. And then Pers got the shorthanded goal at 17:09. Harag and Martin got the assist. So that's, in terms of the goals scored in the period for that. NJIT was 0-2 in the power play. Sacred Heart has not had a power play so far in the game tonight. Shots on goal were 12-2 in favor of Sacred Heart. So right now, Abrami has 2 assists and Martin has 2 assists as well. So it's a period of long change. So that means VT will be to my right and Markin will be to my left. And for a Highlander team that's not very deep, and in that first period, the Pioneers had control of the game. It's going to be a very, very tough task for the Highlanders to keep the game at a point where they can make some type of run. So it's going to be a very tough 20 minutes for the Highlanders. Let's see what they can do. So it looks like for the Pioneers, it'll be David Williams. It'll be Mateo Wild. It'll be Thomas Doyle. Well, actually, no. Looks like Wild's going to the bench. So it's gonna be David Williams, Thomas Doyle, Aaron Schulman, Sean Feeney, and Mike Richardson. So those are the 5 for the Pioneers. And for the Highlanders, it looks like it's gonna be. Looks like John Pinkham is one member of the Highlanders that'll be on for the opening face-off. Sal Mijike. Richard Costco has come on as well. So it looks like Pinkham's coming off. So it'll be Clayton, Michike, Martino, and so it'll be Martino, Bergen, Michike, now Costco, and Clayton. Costco wanted to come off, and now Etienne will come on as the second period is underway. Going back in. And now in behind now is Noah Bergen. Off the right wall. But kept in by the Pioneers. Now centers. Markey has the cover. Off the tie-up, and it goes right to Markin, and he'll hang on to it once again. Off the tie-up. Martino bounces off the right wall, but kept in by Richardson. Out to Williams. Williams trying to move in. That shot saved by Markin, the rebound. And it goes right to Markin, he'll hang on. All right, so the face-off is to the left of Markin, controlled by the Pioneers. Puck still loose at the right circle. And now with it is Ryan Davis. A big hit delivered on Costco. Costco is down. And Costco able to get up quickly. So Costco, he'll skate to the bench. Well, he's complaining. He thought that should have been a cross check on Ryan Davis. Obviously, both him and Davis were battling for the puck. Davis able to take him down, but the officials determined that there was no penalty on that play. Now, Harag shot, blocker save made by Markin. Puck in behind now. Played by Jeremiah Ryan, who has one of the goals for the Pioneers. Cross ice. Fan on that shot was Abrami, who has 2 assists so far. Now Abrami, he comes in. His shot saved by Markin. Rebound. And it goes in. So Abrami, he had 2 assists so far, and now he has a goal in the game. So now it's 5-0. So Abrami has the goal at 125. So Abrami has the goal at 125. So he has a goal and 2 assists so far tonight. Now moving in now are the Pioneers once again. Rich K not able to handle. And now but Conroy cross ice shot saved by Markin. That shot coming from Mateo Wild. Now Gately. That shot, it scores! Off the right circle. It is Ryan Martin, and now it's 6-0. So the Pioneers have 2 goals in 22 seconds. So Abrami and Martin. And now they move it for more. That shot blocked. Now McLeod at the left point. McLeod moves in. Being defended by Etienne. Now taken away by Martino. He'll skate it out. Outlets to Clayton up the left wing. But loses possession of the puck, and now McLeod has it in his own zone. Thrown back in by Martino. Now Aloy will swing it to McLeod, his defense partner. Now out to Gately up the right wing. Gately cross ice does not connect as it goes wide. Now the puck at the right wall. Now Gately with the puck. Gately intercepted by Costco. And Costco will shoot it back down. VT has to make a save. And now Costco. Now taken away. And thrown back down by the Pioneers. Race for a loose puck. Getting there first is Wendland. He'll scale around the boards. And now puck is Marshall. Now here comes Marzalek, moves in. Marzalek trying to cut in front, loses possession of the puck, able to regain. Now he's at the right circle as the Pioneers make a change. Wendland in behind, kept in by McLeod at the right points. McLeod shot, and Markin, it was deflected, and Markin able to make the save anyway. With 16:27 left to go in the second period. So Sacred Heart, they've already got 2 goals in this period, and they have 4 shots on goal so far. And the Highlanders have not had a shot on goal so far in the period. Kept it by Feeney at the right point. His shot saved by Mark, and the rebound, and it goes in. It deflected. I don't know if from his reaction, I believe the goal is scored by Colin Ralston. If it deflected off of him. Again, I have to reiterate, Patrick Alvarado is not here, so I don't know who scored the goal. I'm going to say Ralston. In any event, it is now a 7-0 lead. So here's Mitchie K. Up the left wing. Loses his edge, but he's able to keep the puck in. And now the Pioneers have it. As Ralston, who might have scored that 7th goal. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out at the second intermission. Now here's Ralston. His shot. And Markin able to make the save. So despite allowing 7 goals, Markin has played well. You know, none of the goals I say were his fault. A lot of them were wide open opportunities, and he just could not stop. So the faceoff is to his right. The Pioneers controlled the draw. Purrs. Now Doyle in front. Can I get a shot off? Bergen swings it around the left wall, but once again able to keep it in all the Pioneers. Now Thomas Doyle. Now Doyle shot blocked, and now he's able to regain at the right circle. His shot deflected, and he goes to the right left wall. And he's able to get it out. Now Ryan moves in. His shot blocked. He's able to regain the puck. And puck in behind, where it's played by Bergen. Bergen being battling for the puck with Aaron Schulman. Able to keep it in is Brandon Purse. This shot deflected. Markin has to stick it away. Now in front. Martin not able to keep it in, and he will have to regroup and neutralize. He'll gain the puck back in. He cuts in. His shot. He scores. Ryan Martin throws it right through, and now it's 8-0. So Ryan with his second goal of the game at 5:37, and now it's an 8-0 lead. It has been a dominant second period so far, and we're not even 10 minutes into the period. So now McLeod. Outlets. Now moving in, Davis moves in. Nice play by Owen John. Defensively, or that would have been a wide open opportunity. Now McLeod. Up the right wing. He moves in. And now Markin able to dive on that one. And it's an all Sacred Heart here in the second. As the Highlanders still do not have a shot on goal. So it's Costco and Abrami. Now McLeod shot save made by Markin. He'll hang on with the glove. Off the tie-up. McLeod at the left point. Now he's at the left circle. Cross ice. Getting it first was Aloy. Now out to Martin. Martin at the left wall. Bumped off the puck by John. And now able to throw it out on the Islanders. Now to neutral ice where it's played by Aloy. Aloy cross ice to McLeod. Now back to Aloy in his own zone. He will skate it out. He gains the right wing, up the right wing. Now he's in behind. Nice play by Wetland to poke the puck away. But able to get the puck is Ryan Davis. Davis cuts it and shoots. And it's saved by Markin. The rebound. Swept out by Wendland. And now cross ice. Does not connect. And now Davis in behind. Out to McLeod. McLeod looking to center. Now Ryan. Now Davis with the puck now. Davis at the right circle. His shot deflected by Abrami. And now McLeod. His shot saved by Markin. It has been all Pioneers so far here in the second. The Highlanders desperately need to get the puck out of the zone. And a delay penalty coming up. It's going to be against the Highlanders. And now Aloy, he moves in. Drop pass. And now the touch is made. It'll be a high stick call against the Highlanders. So Nico Shearer, he gets a high stick penalty at 7:54. And this will be the first power play of the game for Sacred Heart. And it'll be a double minor. I just saw that on the board here. So obviously blood was drawn there to induce that double minor. The Highlanders won the draw and they cleared down. So this is a tough 4 minutes. Obviously, the score is what it is. For the Highlanders, you want a good showing here on the penalty kill. And now here's Conroy up the right wing. Nice play by Martino to poke it away. And he's able to clear it all the way back down with that blast. So Feeney in behind as 30 seconds have gone by here on this double minor. Now Feeney moves in. Off the right boards. Now the puck rolls. Now Richardson. Out to Wild. Now back to Richardson at the point. Now Gately at the left circle. Gately. As a minute has gone by here on this 4-minute double minor. Feeney. Able to take it out is Mitch K. Race for the loose puck. Mitch K trying to move in. Trying to cut it front, and he just could not get a shot off. Well, the shot was credited there, so I guess he got a little bit of the puck, and VT was able to make the save there. As the puck was played with a high stick, so the faceoff will be just outside of the Sacred Heart zone. 10:47 left to go in the period. 2:42 left to go on the double minor to Shearer. And now they've decided to move the faceoff into the Pioneer zone. So it'll be Pinkham and Marsalek, controlled by the Pioneers. And now Ralston moves in up the left wing. Ralston stops. Gives it out to McLeod. Cross ice. to Martin. Shot save made by Markin. McLeod shot goes wide. Kept in by Marzalek. He's at the right circle. Now back to Marzalek. Now Martin. Shot goes wide. Now McLeod at the left circle. Now Ralston in behind. He's looking to center. He'll give it to Marzalek at the right circle. Now right out to Reed. That shot was deflected. And now Martin. Back to McLeod at the left circle. Ralston. Martin. To Marzalek at the right circle. Cross ice to McLeod. McLeod shot goes wide. He had a wide open net there. Marzalek able to keep it in. With a minute 35 left to go here on the double minor. That shot deflected right into Markin, and he'll hang on. So we're halfway through the game. It is a 8-0 lead for the Pioneers. They scored 4 in the first, and now they've scored 4 here in the second. Off the tie-up. Goes right on goal to Markin. And he makes another save. Now Ryan cuts in. He'll give it out to Abrami. Abrami now at the left circle. Abrami, his shot gloved by Markin, and he's able to dive on the rebound. With a minute 11 left to go in the 4-minute double minor. Off the tie-up. Now Feeney at the right point. He moves into the right circle. His shot. Save. And able to go into the end boards. And now Mitch able to clear it all the way back down. So 9 minutes left to go in the second period. Sean Feeney in behind. As there's less than a minute left to go on the double minor. Throwing it back in by Martino. In behind now. I'm sorry. I didn't realize this. This is actually not VT. They actually took VT out of the first period. So this is Brusco now in net. So my apologies. So Brian Brusco is now in nets. And now Davis shot deflected. Oh, Davis. Final seconds have gone on here, so the Hounders are able to kill off the double minor. So Ryan. Now Feeney at the right point, able to keep it in. His shot right on, saved by Markin. He'll hang on. So yeah, my apologies. I thought that Jonathan Vitti started the period, but looks like they made the change and they went to Brian Brusco. So Brusco, he's only had to make one save. That shot does not get through by Harag. Etienne battling for the puck. Now the puck is Marzalek. Marzalek bumped off the puck by Etienne. And now the puck rolls all the way back down. Played by Harag. Gives it to Martin. Now back to Harag. Harag almost intercepted there by Clayton, but he's able to, not Harag, I'm sorry, that's Martin. Martin comes in now. He shot, saved made by Markin. Owen John able to outlet. Puck still loose at neutral ice. Now played by Harag. He'll loft it back in. West now with the puck. is Ryan Martin. Now Purse, that shot goes wide. It'll go out to neutral ice. Harag will play it. But cancel out of the play by Clayton. As the whistle is blown. Off the tie-up. Last save made, back shot from Pinkham, blocked away by Brusco. So that's Brusco's second shot on, second save of the game. Nice play by Bergen to get the puck away from Aloy. And now here's Bergen. Bergen, his shot. And a save made by Brusco. Now battle along the left corner boards. Now the puck Conroy. Out to neutral ice. Chopped by Bergen and thrown back in by Emery Marshall. And here's Conroy. Out to Gately. Now Gately centers in front, and it does not get through. Gately has the puck once again. Out to McLeod. McLeod at the midpoint. He'll get it back to Gately. Now Gately moves in at the left circle. His shot goes wide. Kept in by Aloy, who has one of the goals tonight for the Pioneers. He swings it in behind. It goes to the left wall. Keeping it in is Conroy, but his shot was blocked. Now Marzlek. Tries to center. Nice play by Martino. Puck still loose. Kept in by the Pioneers. Now McLeod at the left point. He moves to the left circle. His shot saved by Markin. The rebound is corralled by McLeod in behind. Marzlek at the left circle. He moves in. He tries to get a shot off. He can't. That shot goes wide. Come from Conroy. Kept in once again by the Pioneers. And now McLeod. That shot saved by Markin, and it goes in. I know it did not go in. I thought it went in. But somehow Markin was able to keep it in. Keep it out, I should say. With 4:08 left to go in the period. So shots in the period are 26-5, I'm sorry, in favor of Sacred Heart. Well, last 4 minutes here of the second. And now here's Marzlek. Puck still loose. Last shot saved by Markin. The rebound loose in front, and Markin has it. I gotta say, I've been impressed with Elliot Markin. I mean, he's been under siege for most of the game. And despite allowing 8 goals, he's really played well. Off the tie-up. Thrown in front, I should say, by Arami. And now Richardson's shot saved by Markin. And the rebound pushed ahead by Mitchie K. Mitchie K now gains the line. Can't get by the defense. His shot saved by Brusco. Or it might have hit the side of the net. That was not credited as a shot, so it must have hit the side of the net. Arami shot was blocked. Arami turns one, and it goes wide. Now Davis in behind. Falling down was Mike Richardson. And the puck goes all the way back down where it's played by Sean Feeney. Outlets to Ryan. Ryan, Abrami shot hits the post. Abrami, who already has a goal tonight, was looking for goal number 2. Now here comes Etienne up the left wing. Now Etienne at the left circle. Etienne shot, and a save made by Brusco. And both teams make changes. So maybe Etienne's shot, it did not get through, I guess, because I guess it went wide. I thought Brusco had a piece of it, but he did not. So shots are still 5 for the Highlanders, and they only got 3 in the period. Etienne battling at that right wall. Able to get the puck is Harag. Harag outlets to David Williams up the right wing. David Williams, he moves in. Right in shot, and he scores. So David Williams with a good center feed and scoring there. I believe that is Brandon Purse, his second of the night. So that goal comes at 18:07. So Purse, Williams will get the primary assist there. And I'll see who got the secondary assist after the second intermission. Now here's David Williams. It gives it to Harag. Now back to Williams at the left circle. Taken away. Purse had opportunity, but taken away by Mitch K, and they'll throw it back down. Harag in behind, being defended by Marshall, and he's able to get by, and now he gives it to Williams. Williams cross ice to Doyle. Doyle drop pass to Purse. Purse shot right outside my mark, the rebound loose. And corralled by Bergen. He'll give it out to Clayton. Clayton poked away by Conroy. And it goes all the way back down. No icing. Play will continue. Last minute here in the second. As the Pioneers make a change. Now McLeod. He'll circle in his own zone. With 40 seconds left to go. Michigan will throw it back into neutral ice. Now played by Aloy. Now Aloy at the left circle. He'll spin. And he'll shoot. And glove save made by Markin. With 24.5 left to go in the period. Shots are now 32-5 in favor of the Pioneers. And in this period, the Pioneers have had 15 shots on goal. The Highlanders have only had 3. Face-off is to the right now of Markin. Off the tie-up. McLeod keeps it in. And now Mitch K. But nice play by McLeod to poke it away. Now here's Gately at the right circle. His shot saved by Markin, and he will hang on. With 9.5 left to go. So it'll be Gately and Mitch K on the draw. Mitch K wins the draw. And now moved in shot. It hits the post. That shot from Purse hits the post. Thrown quickly by McLeod. That's another glove save made by Markin with 1.7 left to go in the period. Off the draw. McLeod shot blocked, and that will do it. So another dominant period by Sacred Heart. They had 17 shots on goal in the period. The Highlanders only had 3. And the goals scored in the period were Abrami, Martin again, and Purse. And there was a 7th goal. I believe it's Ralston, but I will Go to the scores table to find out for sure. In any event, it is a 8-0 lead for Sacred Heart after 2 periods to play. We'll be right back for the third period as well as second period stats. You're watching NJIT Hockey here on YouTube. We are back here at the RWJ Barnabas Self Hockey House, where the Sacred Heart Pioneers have a 9-0 lead over the NJIT Highlanders. There were actually, I said 4 goals at the end of the second period. It was actually 5. That's how many goals were scored in that period. I miscounted. So the goals were scored by Abrami at 125. Shulman got the assist. Martin at 147. Wild and Gately got the assist. Ralston at 340. Reed and Richardson got the assist. Martin got another goal at 5:37 unassisted, and then Purrs got a second goal of the game at 18:07. Williams and Doyle got the assist. Now, Jonathan Vitti, he was taken out of the game early in that second period. I did not notice that, so I apologize for that. He played 32 minutes. He only faced 2 shots, and he allowed none. So Brian Brusco has seen 3 shots. He's made 3 saves. And obviously, Elliot Market, he's seen 34 shots, and he has made 26 saves. So what do we look for in the third period? I just think the Highlanders just, if they can get a goal, I think that's one thing. You don't want to get shut out in your first MCHC game. So that would be my guess. Just find a way to get a goal, you know? You know, maybe one of the new guys, you know, Etienne maybe, or Jonathan Owen or Nico Shearer, one of those 3. Those 3 making their debut tonight. You know, it's tough. You know, the Highlanders, they're not a deep team. And, you know, Sacred Heart has a deep team. In fact, they have players, like I said to my left here, who are scratches. That's how deep they are. And the Highlanders don't have that type of depth. And Sacred Heart, obviously, a very good team. They've got a lot of talented players on their roster here. So, you know, for example here, let me get a player here. For example, Ryan Martin, he has 11 goals, 18 assists, and 29 points last season. So a very talented player there. So it's going to be tough, you know. Obviously, you get this game out the way. Hey, if this is the best of this conference, then maybe there'll be some games there that the Highlanders can win against teams that are not as good as Sacred Heart, as the third period is underway. Now McLeod at the left point, his shot. Saved by Markin, he'll hang on to that. As the face-off is to the right now of Markin, controlled by Sacred Heart. Puck in behind, now rolls to the right wall. Played by Williams. Now Williams trying to move in front. Could not control the puck. Puck in behind, now rolls back to the right wall. Played by Brandon Clayton. Intercepted by Aaron Schulman. Now out to Williams. Now Doyle at the left wall. Across ice. Cannot connect. Now Zach McLeod has it. He's at the midpoint now, being defended by Etienne. Now he's at the left circle. He moves in. His shot off the side of the net. Kept in by Aloy. At the left point. He'll bounce off the glass, and the puck rolls back to the right wall. Played by David Williams. And behind now, Martino being defended by Doyle. Puck rolls to the right wall once again. Now played by Doyle. Doyle being defended by Martino. Martino able to cast out of the puck, out of the play, and now he's able to get the puck. He'll bounce out of the glass and all the way back down. Now played by McLeod. That will allow the Highlanders to make a change. Sacred Heart will also make a change as well. McLeod outlets to Jeremiah Ryan. Now played by Richard Costco up the left wing. He'll bounce off the boards. Now the puck just out of the board area, just outside of the Sacred Heart zone, pushed aside by Brusco. Now a Costco shot stopped by Rusco. So that's Brusco's 4th shot on goal. He's made 4 saves. Abrami not able to get by the defense. His shot goes wide. Big drive by Harag goes wide and now out of play, out to neutral ice. Now the puck is Ryan Martin up the left wing. Nice play by Wendland to poke it away, but Martin able to regain gather the puck. Now it's to Gately. Gately shot. A glove save made by Markin. With 17:05 left to go in the 3rd period, shots are now 36-6 in favor of Sacred Heart. They have a 9-0 lead. As I said at the top of the broadcast, every Sunday game will be a 5:30 start. I talked to Dennis Sequoiak about that. He said that that's something that they wanted to try, see how it goes. So far, I enjoyed, so let's see how it goes throughout the season. Right now, after tonight, might be a different story how the Hounders feel about it, but obviously, Sacred Heart's a good team. I don't think it would have mattered depending on whatever time period it was. I think Sacred Heart would have came in with the same type of effort. So Gately up the right wing. Big hit delivered. That's fallen out of the ice with Conroy. And now it's Mitchie K. Against the line. But Feeney with a good defensive play to cancel out the play. Now Feeney in behind. Kept in by Clayton. As the Highlanders then make a change, Gately up the left wing. Gately in across the line. Gately shot. Heads out of play. And the Highlanders have been dominated by the Pioneers. The last game these two teams played was here back on February the 7th. As I'll get to that more in a moment. As play will neutralize here, Sean Feeney. Able to get out are the Highlanders. Costco able to push it along. Now played by Mike Richardson. Now Richardson trying to get by the defense. Puck at the right wall where it's played by Costco. Costco will throw it in. Hits the end boards and now played by Feeney. Richardson will peel up back. Outlets to Marzalek. Marzalek gains the line. Marzalek now trying to get it to. He tried to get it to Jack Reed, but he could not connect with him as the Highlanders are able to get out to neutral ice. 14:50 left to go in the 3rd period. Take it away. And now Marzalek has the puck. Marzalek in behind now, looking to wrap it around. Now centers, taken away by Mitchie K. And he will skate it out. Mitchie K, big drive, blocked by Aloy. Now battle on the right wall. Puck goes wide. Kept it by Wendland at the left point. Now puck rolls to the right wall. Played by Owen John. Now John shot. In front, the puck's loose, and it's played by Brusco. Here goes Martin. Out to Doyle. Doyle cross ice. And now the touch is made. And now Pioneers down on the ice. It's Thomas Doyle. He's writhing in pain. He's at the right wall in the Highlander zone. The officials are talking to him right now. Some of his players, some of his teammates are with him as well. The trainer looks at him, as well as his head coach, Corey Dybus. So it looks like Doyle's going to try to, he's able to get up, and he will skate to the Sacred Heart bench. All right, Davis has it for the Pioneers. In his own zone, he'll give it to Harag. Now to Abrami. That's that's Ryan. It was blocked. And now here comes Michigan at the left wing. Michigan big drive. Saved by Bresco. He's able to hang on. It was a hard shot that he took, but he was able to hang on to the puck and make the save. Now here's Davis. That shot saved by Markin. Now the puck thrown back in by the Pioneers. Now here's Davis. Now it's Abrami. Abrami shot saved made by Markin. That shot, oh, what a save by Markin. He went from his left to his right, and he made a great save. And now the face-off is to the right now of Markin. The Highlanders in control. And now, looks like a delay penalty coming up. It's going to be against the Highlanders. Might be a slash here. As, actually, no, it's going to be against Sacred Heart. I did see his sticks break. So it will actually be a hook. So Gately Hurricane at 7:56. Oh, it was 2-on-1 there for the Pioneers, but a good play by Martino to prevent the pass from getting through. And it's going to be an elbow penalty coming up. And it will be against the Highlanders, so that will do it for their power play. So that'll be Martino. So Martino for Elbin at 8:15. So it'll be 4-4 for the next minute 20. Off the post there by McLeod as the puck is in behind. And a moving shot. Saved by Markin. And now here come the Highlanders. Now Mitch K up the right wing. His shot. Did not get through. As it went wide at Brusco. As there's 55 seconds left to go in the 4-on-4. Almost halfway through this third period. This shot saved by Markin. The rebound goes wide by Marzalek. Now Marzalek able to regain the puck. Now McLeod at the midpoint. Now he goes to the left point. Now Marzalek. Nice moves to get, but nice play by Bargan to poke it away. Kept in by Aloy. Aloy moves in at the left circle, and now in behind now is Marzalek. Now McLeod at the midpoint. Now back to Marzalek. Marzalek moves in the slot. Marzalek shot, he scores! So Brady Marzalek makes it 10-0. So Marzalek makes that 10-0. Now Marzalek once again, his shot saved by Markin, and it's going to be a delayed penalty coming up. It's going to be against the Highlanders. It's going to be a slash. So I forgot, it's now 10-0, so now it's a running clock. So it's hard to get a. And that goes in, and now it's 11-0. As it's tough for me because the clock's running, so I'll just write whatever time I can get. So that was a power play goal. With the running clock, I can't really get a good time on the clock. That shot saved by Markin, and he'll hang on to that one. And now the puck, Harag. Now Williams, that shot goes wide. As the clock continues to run, 7:45, as now it's a 10-goal lead 11-goal lead now, so the clock will run regardless of any stoppages. Which, unfortunately for me, that makes it very difficult in terms of that last call on Wendland, I believe. Here's Mitchie K. Here he comes. All right, with a good play to cancel him out. And now there's Ryan Martin. Outlets to David Williams. And Markin will cover that one. All right, 6:50 left to go in the third period. It is a 11-0 lead. That shot deflected, and it goes wide. Now Davis. So Sacred Heart has the puck. Able to clip. Oh, kept in. Nice keeping by Richardson. His shot goes wide. Now goes to the right wall. That shot from Abrami is stopped by Markin. Shots are now 39-8 in favor of Sacred Heart. It says 7 on the board here, but one shot was not credited. A blocker save made by Markin. Nice keeping again. That shot hits the post, and now we'll go out of play. Off the tie up. Now Conroy, he moves in. Conroy shot goes wide. Now cut it in. Richardson shot by Gately blocked. And Hounders, nice keep in by Richardson. Richardson moving in the slot. Shot blocked by Etienne. That shot goes wide. And the rebound, marking another save. Now Richardson at the left wall. Taken away by the Highlanders, but kept in once again. Peony moves in. He pitches in at the left wall. At the left point, and now he retreats back to the left point. He bounces out the left wall. He keeps it in once again. And the Highlanders, the story of this one, they just have not had the puck much in the game. And Sacred Heart has really dominated in terms of time and possession with the puck. That shot blocked by Clayton. Now Etienne able to get out to neutral ice. Now played by Conroy. Conroy moves in. But able to sweep it away. Or the Highlanders, they'll play back at neutral ice. That'll allow both teams to make changes with 3:40 left to go. And behind now is Martino. That's Wendland, I'm sorry. Now Richardson. Outlets to Purz. Purz has 2 goals tonight. Now Conroy. At the left corner boards, taken away by Bergen, and Bergen will lift it out. Across the line now is Purz. Purz, he moves in. Nice play by Martino to poke it away. Now the puck rolls to the left wall, played by Etienne. Etienne looking over his options, taken away by David Williams. David Williams, his shot, saved by Markin, and the rebound corralled. Dave Williams now at the right corner boards. Taken away by Bergen. Bergen at the right wall trying to get it out, but kept in once again by the Pioneers. Now at the right wall now is Martino. He's able to skate it out. Now Williams cross ice to McLeod. The Hounders make a change. McLeod, he moves in. He shoots, and it's saved by Martino. He'll hang on with 2:33 left to go. And the third period, he has now made, that'll be the 43rd shot on goal. As time will continue to run, obviously with the running clock. That shot goes wide. Now back to McLeod at the left point. Now he'll give it to Conroy. Conroy, nice play by the Hounders. Now Owen John has it. He'll push it along to neutral ice. Now Emery Marshall, he tried to get the puck, and now it's played by McLeod. McLeod cross ice to Alloy. Alloy out to Ryan Davis. He gains the line. Ryan Davis across the line. That shot saved by Markin. The rebound is swept away by the Hounders. Across the line is Abrami. Now in behind now. McLeod now at the left points. He'll give it back to Conroy. Conroy now in the slot. He moves in. His shot blocked. Nice block. Now puck deflected. Kept in by Abrami. McLeod able to keep it at the left point. Owen John trying to get it out. And just the Pioneers just able to keep it in. Once again, Abrami out to Conroy. He scores! So that goal come at 19:03 by Conroy. And that makes it 12 to nothing. Well, I'll give the upcoming schedule for the Hounders as this game winds down. The Hounders' next game will be October the 10th against Stevens. That'll be here at RWJ. And then after that, they'll go to Maritime, 10 p.m. at the World Ice Arena in Flushing, New York. That'll be on October the 11th. Then October the 17th, they'll be at Stack at the Sportorama at Monsey, New York against Stack. And then October the 19th against Susquehanna, 5:30 here at RWJ. Time winds down. That will do it. Final shots on goal were 44 for Sacred Heart, 8 for the Hounders. Both teams at center ice for a job well done. All right, 3 stars of the game. Obviously, all 3 will be from the Pioneers. Let's see what we got here. Let's look at the stats real quickly as much as I can here. There's a lot of different plays we could go with here. I'll go with the 3rd star. I'll go with Jake Abrami. I'll go with Abrami for the 3rd star. He had a goal and 2 assists. I'll go with Brandon Purse. He had 2 goals tonight. And the 1st star will be Ryan Martin. He had 2 goals and an assist. So 3 stars of the game will be Abrami, Purse, and Martin. So final score once again, 12-0 is the score. The next telecast we'll have is on Friday against Stevens, a big rivalry game between the Highlanders and the Ducks. So for Victoria Geiger and Patrick Alvarado, who is not here, this is Kofi Pia saying so long for the RWJ Barnabas Health Hockey House. Hope you guys have a good rest of the evening, and we will see you on Friday.